Hi, this video is for the spasm which you get in the spine. Okay, the lower back, little bit of spasm or catch you get sometimes when you are into overtly when you exercise or overtly you practice something, or sometimes when you don't do anything, like because of your sedentary lifestyle. So in both ways you may get that spasm at the lower back. Okay, the lower back area which we are talking about is both sides, these two sides. Okay, so first very simple, every day in the morning, the moment you wake up from the bed, okay, the moment you wake up from the bed, if it is possible for you to sit like this in the cross leg position, you sit in the cross leg and then place your palms in the front and walk forward slowly, your buttocks pushing back, and walk forward as much as you can. Walk forward, and then if it is possible to place your forehead on the floor. If you are flexible enough, then you can place your forehead on the floor, or you can keep something heighted so that you can just place your forehead comfortably. You will get the stretch at that area. Okay. Second position is you sit like this, V shape from your leg, the leg side. Okay, V shape of the legs, and then same without lifting. And when you are sitting at the back, your heel should be touching your buttock, toes are touching each other. Okay, not one upon other, toes are touching each other. Okay, and your hip is on the heels. Okay, when you bend forward, the same thing we are going to do. When you bend forward, your hips should not come off the heels, so you will bend forward only to that extent. Okay, if I do it from the sides and show you, so I'm in this position now. So if I'm lifting up, when I'm going forward, if I'm lifting up my hips now, when I do this, if this is happening, then it is of no use. Okay, so I'm like this, and then so go as much as your body allows, where your forehead is on the floor and hip is touching the heel. So here also you can place one or two to get that. So you will get a stretch around here. So you can spend 30 seconds, 15 seconds to start with initially. Come up, again repeat, come up, again repeat. Okay. So then by doing that, you will release your lower back issue. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of gentle twisting. Okay, so you can sit in this position, cross leg position, and place your right palm on the left knee. Okay, and the left hand goes behind, and then you just straighten the spine, push your chest forward. Okay, see how I'm pushing my chest forward. Push your chest forward and twist to the back. Gentle twist, you don't have to do any forcible pulling the hand, pulling the leg. Just twist. When you twist, you will feel the release around your lower back. Okay, the spasm, muscle spasm, you will feel. Okay, and then same on the other side. So just see to that you breathe easily and effortlessly when you do that. Just gentle breathing. Okay, for those who cannot do all this sitting, okay, we'll be having the standing ones as well. Now I'll be showing you on the chair how to do the sitting twist, like those who cannot do this, how to do it on the chair. For those who cannot sit on the floor cross leg or in the Vajrasana position, which we already demonstrated, you can sit on the chair. Now chair need not be the same chair like how I'm demonstrating the chair. You can be on the couch, you can be on the normal chair, you can be on any chair, you can be on the sofa. Only one condition you have to see to that your back is straight. Don't lean onto the chair or don't lean onto the sofa. Your back is straight. That's it. Okay. So those who have such chair, what you can do is you can do the same action. One palm placing on the opposite knee and then keeping the lift of the spine and just gentle breathing and twist. Okay, breathe. If you don't have the backrest, which is so comfortable like how I'm giving, you can place the palm down and then do the twist. That's it. Okay, you don't have to say, oh my hand, the backrest is so big, now I can't do that, what is it doing? Like, you raise your hands. No, just relax your shoulders and twist a bit. You get it. So same way on the other side, try to get that twist. Okay, so you can place your palms down and twist. Breathe. So this is on the chair. So those who cannot do that. If you cannot do the sitting ones, which we have already done, then you can go for a standing one. Those who can do sitting ones, they can also go for the standing one. I'll show you how it is done. Okay, so you keep your feet around 2 foot distance apart. Foot means not the measurement foot, your foot. Okay, 2 foot apart. Okay, and then you stand like this. Your ankle should be in line with your knee and your hip. So don't stand like this, where your foot is there and the hip is here. Okay, so it should be in line, and then keep pushing the hips back as much as you can and try to stay here as comfortable as possible for you. Okay, don't try to strain yourself by doing any extra actions. This itself will give you little bit of strain. That is why you have little bit of spasm, etc. Okay, so you may feel some stretch coming here. This is hamstring. Backside of the knee, you may feel some stretch. Some people may feel extra stretch here. Some people may feel around the lower back, from the spine to the right and the left. So you can stay in this pose for a little longer period of time. No harm done. Not that like you stay for a longer time. That means in the sense you have to train yourself to stay there for a longer period of time. If you're doing it, if you're starting to do this pose initially now, after watching this video, you can stay there for 10 seconds, come back again. Stay for 10 seconds, come back again, stay for 10 seconds, come back. Okay, bye, see you in the next video. Keep doing all these stretches which I have given you, and tell me in the comment box how you felt about these stretches. Something wrong with that. Sorry. Tell me in the comment box how you felt about these stretches. Okay, see you, bye.